Welcome, everyone, to an exciting broadcast of college basketball here on 2K Sports. Some great action in store tonight, seeing some of the best and brightest young players on the hardwood. Hi, this is Kevin Harlan, joined by my partners Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. It's the Texas Longhorns taking on the Kansas Jayhawks.
And you know, guys, we go back many years broadcasting college games, and it never gets old. Every big-time player makes a name for themselves at the college level, and we could see that again on display here tonight.
Well, with a guy like Freak suiting up, you know that there are going to be scouts watching his every move, but you look at the roster of both of these teams, and they're really loaded with talent.
Now let's take a look at the Longhorns' opening lineup. They've got Turner. Edwards is out there with Ellis. Then there's Doherty, and it's Ford in at the 4 spot.
Well, in Texas, the Longhorns are known for their football history, actually all over the country. They have an impressive basketball alumnus list, too, though. A lot of pros have come out of Texas.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
Now here's Freak. There's the dish to Terry, and he goes in for the dunk.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And, you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
Texas shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one. Well, one thing about Kansas is that they love their basketball. Jayhawks have long been synonymous with being a powerhouse college program.
One of the true blue bloods, if you will, in college basketball. I mean, they've been relevant and in contention for a very long time. They were winning titles before any official organization was put in place.
And you said it. I mean, the Jayhawks have won for a really long time. 3 college titles for them. The first one coming in 1952, the others in 88 and 2008.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
It's, guys, so often big state schools like Kansas care more about football than basketball, but not the case with the Jayhawks. I mean, the basketball program has been a source of pride for a long time, and when you have success like they've had, it's really easy to be proud.
On the wing, Ellis, covered by Duncan. The shot by Turner, no good. Gaines kicks to Freak, and the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. A platoon swap here for Kansas. Jayhawks leading by 11 on the court for the Longhorns. They've got Edwards. Hudson is out there with Doherty. Then it's Turner, and it's Thornton in at the 2 guard. Edwards with it. There's the screen. Got a hand on it. Freak passes to Terry. Freak kicks to Jenkins. Misses the baby hook. Texas trails by 11. Now Edwards with the shot. And the whistle blows, and it's going to be an over-the-back call here.
Yeah, no doubt about that one with the over-the-back call.
Yeah, it looked like he wanted to take him for a ride right there. Easy call.
And the Jayhawks making a change here. Duncan's checked in. Now here's Freak. He's guarded closely. Back to Duncan. Good ball movement here by the Jayhawks. He dishes it to Freak. Terry setting the pick for Freak. 5 on the clock. No luck. Now Texas takes it the other way. Edwards passes to Ford. Turner against Terry. Tries to snap the cold streak. The shot by Turner, no good. Jayhawks leading by 11. Some solid defense from Doherty. 1:15 left to play in the first half. Edwards passes to Turner. And Doherty kicks to Ford. Bank shot, no good.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Oubre, good. Here's Ellis. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Screen by Ellis. All alone. That's into the Jayhawks' lead is kept back down to 11. Some big points there from Edwards.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
Gaines dishes to Freak. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Ford passes to Edwards. Here's Doherty. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Doherty's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Freak, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
And how about a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead?
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that you know can hurt you with his passing, and right there, he does some damage with his finishing, too.
To the middle. Here's Ellis. There's a screen and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. And that one misses. Both teams deciding to change. And the second half of basketball is about to get underway, folks. Welcome back to this broadcast of college basketball here on 2K Sports.
And while there is a little bit of distance between the two teams, one big run could close the gap in a hurry.
Yeah, I agree with you, Greg. In order to hold on to this lead, they'll need to keep going to Freak to get things working for them offensively. His play in the second half of this game, critical.
And so in the game for the Jayhawks, Freak, he's in at the point. Also Duncan out there. And it's Terry in at the power forward position. And it's blocked.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
There's the pick. Here is Edwards. Screen by Ellis. Jumper off the screen. That's into the Jayhawks' lead is cut down now to just 10 points with that basket from Turner.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that. Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
Ellis with it. Out defended by Freak. They double him with Freak. And Doherty kicks to Edwards. Three-pointer. And again, it's the Longhorns from deep.
There is no way a player like him can be left wide open like that. Did you pay attention to the scouting report?
Here's Gaines. Here's Terry. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Those defenders look like they're out of gas. I mean, they're getting pushed around on the low block.
Yeah, but they better rally soon because they've given up 3 straight buckets in the paint.
A platoon swap here for Texas. The Jayhawks have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. Free throw no good for Terry. Texas trails by 11. Rush dishes to Thornton. Feeds to Blair. Off with the layup.
Yeah, credit the D there. Got his hands up and made sure he wasn't comfortable on the release.
Sure did. Stayed real snug on him and didn't allow him the space he needed to get a good shot off.
That's good. Terry's got the lead up to 13 now for the Jayhawks.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make
And so here's Kansas. So on the floor for Texas, we've got Ellis. And it's Rush in at the small forward. And that one's good. Freak.
Their interior defense has been dismal.
Yeah, they're losing the battle in the paint.
Here's Blair. Up and in on the layup.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
And it's denied.
You know, so many games are decided by which team wins the rebound battle, and that's held true in this one so far.
And Clark, their effort on the glass has given them the advantage, but it's also been the effort in general that's made a difference.
Texas trails by 14. And it's Freak with the rebound.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
And the rebound goes to the Longhorns.
Not too much congestion in the lane. I think he could have gotten a better shot that time, no question.
Blair, the pass to Rush. And Blair kicks to Rush. Ellis dishes to Turner. Good, and the assist goes to Ellis. Here's Freak. Out of bounds, Texas takes possession.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
And the Jayhawks making a change here. Terry's checked in. Texas trails by 12. And there's the feed to Ellis. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Nice touch there near the hoop.
And so here's Kansas. Out to the wing. 1:14 left to play in the second half. There's the pick. Freak kicks it to Gaines. Here's Terry. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Jayhawks.
When you consider the difference in their field goal percentages, the other team has to be happy that this wasn't a bigger loss. This team was on fire.
Yeah, you know what, Kevin? It's got to be frustrating to shoot so poorly when the other team is on fire.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for Freak. He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
Here's Ford off the pick. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul. At the line for Kansas, Shane Ford. 2 shots.
And that one misses. A big group substitution here for Texas.